Top shelf sounds impressive.
And mid-tier sounds practical, but the glass doesn't care what shelf it came from.
Or what the price tag said. Today, we're finding out what really matters by putting 6 incredible bourbons up against each other. 3 mid-tiers and 3 top shelf in a big blind tasting.
No labels, no bottle bias, and absolutely no, I paid more, so it must be better. The price on these ranges from under $50 all the way up to $130. The only question is, which one actually tastes the best?
So stay tuned right here in the lounge
with Stave and Slide.
All right. I love this format because this is where ego, perception, confirmation bias, all that goes to die. So we have a lineup here that includes a bunch of heavy hitters. We have Booker's, Knob Creek Single Barrel, Old Forester 1910, Kentucky Peerless Double Oaked, and 1792 Full Proof, and then we're rounding it off with Calumet Farms 15 Year. I love these blind tastings, like we said, because, you know, we're able to taste these whiskeys against each other. We don't know exactly what we're drinking. I think a true test of drinking a whiskey and knowing if you like it or not is not having any idea what you're drinking, right?
Yeah.
That's if you got something poured for you, you don't know, you have no clue what it is, and you have a chance to taste that, and, you know, do I like what's in this glass or not? Of course, we know what we're drinking. We know what's on the table, but we don't know what's in each of the glasses. So let's go ahead and get started with that.
Yeah, that's what makes this so much fun. Is it forces us to be honest. It's easy to convince yourself that you like something when you know kind of what's in the glass,
right?
Whether it's expensive or rare. A blind tasting strips all that away. Now, this isn't 100% blind, like you said. We know what's on the table. We did have somebody pour the bottles for us. And,
my lovely assistant, my lovely bride.
Right. So we don't know which glass has which whiskey in it, but yeah, I'm excited. So I think let's dive right in and start with glass A.
Yep. I think this is my A, and that's yours over there.
Yes, this is mine.
Yeah, it smells nice. So right off the bat, this has a very familiar, powerful profile. I'm getting like that a lot of that roasted peanut that I'm kind of familiar with, right? Warm vanilla, and I'm getting a ton of oak there.
Yeah, I'm right there with you.
I'll taste that now.
On the palate, it's got like a peanut brittles kind of sweetness, but still some serious oak.
Mm-hmm.
I think the oak really kind of holds it together.
Yeah.
This feels like it has some significant age to it, and I don't know. I think it's got some proof.
For sure.
Yeah. Very strong start.
Yeah, no, 100%. That's delicious. Yeah. I agree with everything you said on that one. I'm going to leave a little bit in there so I can come back to it.
Yeah.
We did have a lovely assistant not pour us too much here so that we could get through our 6 our 6 pours. All right, a little palate cleansing.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to glass B. It's a beautiful color on that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, this is completely different. This is a little more desserty. On this one, I'm getting some more like some chocolate, a little bit of marshmallow. This is sweeter, almost like a graham cracker note from the barrel.
Yeah, this is like. So now that you've said that, I would say like a liquid s'more.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's nice.
I mean, it's it's well-rounded. It's soft. It's definitely lower proof than the last.
Yeah. Yeah, much lighter.
Yeah, but it's still. I like that chocolate note on the nose. It's still incredibly rich and approachable.
Yeah, for sure.
You could give this to somebody that's not into whiskey, that doesn't, maybe they don't like whiskey, and I think they would ask for a second pour.
No doubt. I agree with you. I'm enjoying that one.
That's nice.
All right. Again, some more water.
Nice wild turkey glasses.
Yes. Okay, now let's move on to glass C. Yeah, this one's bringing us back to that power note there. Yeah.
Proofy, yeah.
Getting more proof. This one's a little more explosive.
A little more char.
Yeah, I get that. A little darker than A, little more of that barrel char there. Oh yeah. Earthy. Oaky. Some brown sugar in there. This one's a beast.
Yeah, and the palate confirms it. I don't know, it's got that flash of heat right up front, but still like a deep molasses sweetness, kind of a molasses flavor to it. I don't know. I almost want to say this feels, excuse me, a little less polished than the glass A.
I think so. It's
Yeah, it's way more intense, I think.
for sure. Yeah, it's got more punch. This one isn't holding anything back. This tastes like it might be a barrel proof, right? With this is not giving any apologies. It's pretty full flavored.
Yeah.
I like that.
Water there. Let's see what glass D has in store. That's interesting. This nose is. It's a lot of oak. Almost like a dusty oak, kind of. A leathery.
Yeah, not as charred, but yeah.
Yeah. Almost like pipe tobacco. A little cherry in there.
I can see that.
Yeah, it smells like has a serious age statement.
Let's give this one a taste. Oh, the palate on this one is so different from the others.
Yeah.
This is a little drier, more complex. The sweetness is dialed back. But I'm left with like these kind of nice mature notes. Like it's not a bruiser like C was, but it just tastes kind of, I don't know. Just sound like I'm making a whiskey all grown up, or whatever. But it just tastes kind of sophisticated, right? It's just got a really nice, round, full flavor on it.
Like a thinking and a sipping whiskey.
Yes, thinking and sipping.
You said, I think, sophisticated.
Sophisticated, yes.
Yeah.
Sophisticated whiskey.
I think it's a good word for it, really. It's well-rounded.
It's really nice.
Yeah. Let's try. So if you can see on the camera, we've got we've got these tasting flights from Aged in Ore.
Yeah, they're great.
They come 4 glasses to a set. They're all pre-lettered underneath, so that with corresponding tags and everything.
A
But
through D.
yeah, we're doing a little extra, so we've got 2 glasses that are set aside. Those are just labeled by hand. So let's move on to glass E.
E. Oh,
This is maybe another dessert style pour.
I get a lot of that sweetness on there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's dark, kind of sweet, heavy barrel character here. Like a dark cherry. From a smoky, kind of a tannic. It feels like it's been double oaked.
Yeah. And we know we have some of that in the offering. It, not necessarily trying to guess everything we're drinking here, but I think this smells like it has to be. Let's see. Let's give it a taste. Oh.
Yep.
Yeah. That sweetness there. That's some grip right there on the palate. That's delicious. It's big, bold, definitely in that heavyweight contender, but it's like in that dessert category, right? Where it's that full flavored, like that double barreled, double oaked. But yeah, it's sweeter than D, but it carries like a heavier barrel influence, I think, than B. That one was a little softer, if I remember, if I'm getting them right.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a disparity between nose and palate on that one.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way. I think it was a little more present on the palate than it came across on the nose.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's delicious.
All right, final glass. Glass F.
I get my water in.
This nose here is like a straight up caramel bomb. But a little ethanol heat around it. Yeah, it's not playing around.
No. You definitely get it. Yeah, that punches you in the face right there. Oh wow. Yeah, that's a full impact there. That's hot and spicy.
Yeah.
Full of that dark cherry and that caramel. You get that we got there on that nose that we were smelling, and then that spice. But there's not a lot of nuance with that. That's just getting you.
Yeah.
Getting you right there. Lot of flavor. This one's loud and aggressive, and I like it. Okay. Yeah, that was a ton of fun. I enjoyed that. So now we need to kind of
Rank them.
do a little bit of ranking. Maybe knock a couple out as far as ones that aren't going to make a cut as far as a top and a bottom. I'm going to say, I think from what I remember, B was really nice, but it was just, when you're tasting so many that have such, so much flavor, something that comes in a little mellower sometimes just doesn't stick around as much.
Hard. I think I'm going to knock out F first.
Okay, you're knocking out F. I'm going to knock out B.
I think I'm going to knock B2.
Try D again. Love that nose on D.
I think C is my next to go. Yep.
I like C. Might need to get a little bit of a bigger pour on, but have to run out. I'm gonna drop F.
I'm going to drop D.
We're gonna try to have a top two, or are you trying to narrow down to one right now?
I was just going to go through them in order.
Okay. We have no real system here.
Yeah, so this is the order in which I eliminated them. So I figured least to best.
There you go. Corey has a system. I'm just drinking all my bourbon, and I'm going to be left with empty glasses. And like that A.
I think I'm drop A and E.
So you have anything left?
Well, E is my top one.
Okay. E is yours. Okay.
But I'm interested to see how, as we go through, what between mid-tier and top shelf.
D. All right, so I need to catch up. I've got to get my my eliminations in order. I'm at C. I like C.
I was a little more decisive
You were
in my action, and you just wanted to drink the bourbon.
I did. Now I've got to make decisions. Man. think. Yeah, A. Just got a little bit left here to figure out which one I am between C and E. These are very similar. All right.
Okay. All
There
right.
we go.
Yeah.
So we kind of went through and eliminated, in order of, least to our most favorite, I guess you'd say. Again, we don't know, which ones were in these glasses, but we have the list that my beautiful assistant had provided for us. So let's find out what they are. All right. Class A was our Knob Creek 9-year single barrel.
Okay. That was number 2 for me.
Number 2, I don't know where the heck mine was. Oh, that made it all the way to 4 for me. Okay. B was Old Forester 1910. That was the first to go for me, which is surprising because that's a double barrel that I like.
Yeah. That was second to go for me. So
Yeah.
Interesting.
But it is a little more mellow.
It is.
I think, I think we definitely highlighted that, so it didn't come through with as much proof, with as much.
It smells like a double oak.
It does. Oh, it smells so good. I get so much of that caramel again.
This may be the one I don't remember, but this may be the one where I had said, no, I don't think so. I was going to say maybe this is the one where I said it came across differently on the palate than the nose, but
again,
I think that was later in the...
confirmation bias. I mean, we eliminated as we eliminated.
Yeah. Yeah.
So B was Old Forester 1910, and again, like we said, all of these bottles were fantastic that we had on the table. C is Booker's.
C is Booker's. Yep, that's number 4 for me.
Yep, that was the one I was struggling with at the end, and we know Booker's is a full flavored, foolproof bottle, right? So, all right. D was Calumet 15.
Oh. That was my
third to go.
That was my number 3.
We were even on that one.
Well, my 4th to go. My
fourth,
my
third,
3rd in rank. Yeah.
In ranking, okay. Got it. Third, yeah. My 4th in ranking, my 3rd to eliminate.
Pretty
Okay.
close. Pretty close.
E, and this is one that I love. And
That's
I-
my number 1.
where did it go? Hey! Kentucky Peerless Double Oaked.
No, we both. That was your number 1?
Number 1.
Yeah, me too.
Look at that.
Nope. And we always talk about double oak. Woodford Reserve,
Yeah,
as
double oak.
you know, we love Woodford Reserve double oak just because across the board, everything that's involved with that bottle is right, from price to flavor to
And we
availability.
talk about this, and we'll talk about it, in subsequent episodes. But what we love about Woodford Reserve Double Oaked is that it's a great value as well for the flavor, and it's such a fantastic bottle. This was a mid-tier versus top shelf ranking. Peerless, comes in at that's a top shelf. It comes in at a $100 bottle.
Yeah.
So while it was number 1 for us is in the blind, if I'm buying a bottle between the two, I'm buying the double oaked, of course. But
It's interesting that the other double oaked ranked so low, at least for me anyway. It was way
that is surprising because that would be a comparison that I would do, like a budget substitute that I would do for that, right? The 1910.
Yep.
And F was 1792 foolproof. Where did that one come in?
That was my last.
That was your lowest?
That was my first one out.
All right. That was my second,
Yeah.
which I'm a little surprised about as well, but
Just got a little cherry note. Almost like a
again, it was tough,
cough drop.
and it took me a while, but
Yeah.
These were all really good pours.
Yeah, so let's go in order. Number 1 for me was E. Number 1 for you was E.
Yep.
Number 2 for me was A. 2 for you was...
2 for me was C. Bookers.
Okay. Number 3 for me was D.
Calumet.
Okay.
3 for me was A. Knob Creek.
Okay.
Single barrel.
Number 4 for me was C.
Bookers.
Bookers, okay.
My number 4 was D. Calumet 15.
Number 5 for me was B.
B. Old Forester 1910. Mine was F. The 1792 Foolproof.
And my number 6 position was F, 1792.
1792. And mine was the Old Forester 1910.
Yeah, we're pretty close. I think our last 2 were swapped.
Yeah.
And our middle 2, I don't know. Our first ones were the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. So when you look at this whole lineup and you see the actual results, it really puts the mid-tier versus top shelf debate into perspective.
Exactly. Sometimes the expensive bottles absolutely prove their quality and justify their price tag, but sometimes the $50 bottle comes in and completely wrecks the curve.
Yeah, the truth is, don't buy the price tag, and don't buy the hype,
Right.
which we talked about kind of in some of our last recent episodes. Trust your palate. Buy what you like, what you enjoy, because in a blind tasting, the mid-tier doesn't just fight back. Sometimes it wins.
Absolutely. Yeah, it punches definitely like in its weight class and above a lot of times, and we saw that here. And I love doing this because it shows us a lot of times. You know, we know the bottles that we like. We drink them on a regular basis. But sometimes when you're just having something and you don't know exactly what it is, and you're comparing it with something else, sometimes it just kind of throws it off of what you think you're gonna want to pick.
Yeah, and I think it might be interesting to revisit this in a year.
Sure.
The exact same lineup and see if they fall differently.
It could happen.
Because I think most people that are in the hobby understand that your palate preference changes almost from day to day.
It does.
And it's affected by what you ate that day or whatever. So it might be interesting maybe in a year or so to come back, do this again and reference the results then to the results now.
I think that's a great idea. We definitely have more blinds coming up for you. We're gonna be doing more of this. But next, we are exploring the bottles that we think do earn that higher price tag. We're going to break down those $60 to $100 pours that we think are actually worth it.
Yeah. And before we go, just a reminder from both of us, again, good whiskey is about the experience, not the volume.
So take your time, respect the proof, and sip responsibly.
Cheers.
From Stave and Slide.